Yo, I'm back. I just recorded a video talking about why I feel like modern social media is not the best. But this video is going to be about why I hate fast food right now. If you're new to the channel, I'm Dual Threat with Jay, and my name is Jalen, but call me Jay. And over here, we like to do commentary. But if you're interested in other channel, I have a Twitch. I did gaming. I just streamed, and I will be posting some shorts from the stream. I had a crazy game tonight. Someone was talking mad crazy, and I got him in the end. I'm not gonna lie, he rage quit. So to whoever that was, you just ate your words by a 16-year-old. So ice up, son. Ice up. But anyways, we're going to talk about why I hate fast food. Now, growing up, 2010s, fast food was bang out, especially earlier in 2010s. I would say from 2012 to 2017 was peak fast food. And my main gripes are not with every fast food establishment. My main gripes are with like the big guys. Obviously, your McDonald's, your Burger Kings, your Chick-fil-A's. Because I have a problem with Chick-fil-A. Well, I don't really have a problem with Wendy's. But your main group of guys, your Arby's. Well, not Arby's, but your main group of guys. And really, we're going to talk about three main issues I have with fast food right now. Let's hop into the first issue, because I have to get this out the way. And it's not going to be the obvious. Well, prices is crazy, but the food quality has severely declined in the last 8-something years. Ever since, I feel like 2016, 17, right about 8, when I was 8 turning 9, that's when I noticed the dip in food quality from these establishments. Our first target's going to be McDonald's. Now, McDonald's. I don't know what y'all are doing or who's running McDonald's right now, but whatever happened after mid-2010s, y'all have to bounce back. I know you guys just added the value menu back, but it was like $6. Bro, back in the day, it was like $3. But I think the main issue I have with McDonald's about the food quality is like the chicken nuggets are garbage. They taste like you literally like scraped a pencil into chicken meat and then just fried it in the most flavorless breading out there. Not even their sauces can save. Only the only sauce that makes it slightly edible and not make me want to throw it out is the sweet and sour sauce. But the sweet and sour sauce makes me sick, so I don't eat it as much. But yeah, I do not like their nuggets. Their only good burger now is like the Big Mac. I would not get a single burger because they always somehow burnt the patty every time I order it. And if they don't burn the patty, they don't have the cheese. And if they don't have the cheese, something's always missing, which I do not enjoy. Another thing that I don't like on their menu, actually I don't like with them, and this is specifically for McDonald's. Why is that every time I went to McFlurry, your ice cream shot machine 95% of the time is broken? You guys have way too much money and way too much of a, I don't know, population of workers not to know how to fix an ice cream machine. That, or another problem, this is my second main problem, not what most fast food, but especially McDonald's, their employees are rude. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I know people go through struggles every day, but they can be some of the rudest people I've ever met in my life. Like, seriously. I had this incident a couple weeks ago during the summer. Well, not a couple weeks ago. Like around 2 months ago, maybe late June, mid-June, where I'm getting McDonald's with my mother, and we order on the app. Which, I mean, if you're going to get fast food nowadays, you want to go through the apps. We're getting through the apps. We pull into the McDonald's. The McDonald's says, we don't have your order. We cannot pay your money back. I'm thinking to myself, well, if they couldn't get the order, it's probably because something messed up on their end. So my mom, who's talking to the lady, and lady's being kind of a jerk because honestly, the customer is always right, even though the customer can be wrong, and I know the customer can be wrong. It's better for workers to be like the customer is always right than to argue with customers because it creates a toxic work environment. So after all, we did end up getting our food, but it was such a long process. Like, that's why I don't like going to McDonald's. 3, again, the price. McDonald's, a family of 4 getting McDonald's should not cost over $15. I'm not gonna lie. Like, at most 20, and that's if you're ODing. If anything, I was watching this video, and credit to whoever made this video. I forgot your name, but I will try to find it, or I will just give credit to you in the description. They said that back in the 70s, they had smaller, like a large today, I think a large today was the equivalent size of a small back in the 70s. And a small fry was like this big. But I think when it got to like the 90s or whatever, people started becoming big backs and asking for more outfits. I'm not going to lie. If I'm going to McDonald's, it's called fast food. I don't want to be struggling on the toilet 20 minutes later over some fast food. Unless it's Taco Bell, because Taco Bell is just known for giving your stomach crazy fits. But the fact of the matter is that McDonald's, your serving size has got to come back down. Your price has got to come back down. Because I'm convinced you were making more money when your prices were down than when your prices got high. I feel like with a lot of these companies, they assume because they're big name brands that they're always going to be making money. Well, newsflash, people are not going to just spend $40 on fast food, because if that's the case, then I would just rather cook at home. But going on from McDonald's, Burger King kind of suffers from the same issue, but Burger King is just, I don't know why, but recently every time I've gotten Burger King, I think their oil, they don't change, especially at my location. The location I go to, I just saw something crazy on my TV. But our location for Burger King sucks really bad. Like, I don't know, every time I eat there, I feel like I'm going to throw up because either one, it's too greasy, the oil tastes bad, or it's burnt. Every time I get Burger King, something's always burnt. And the only good thing there right now is like the Whopper. I mean, BK is known for their Whoppers, so I mean, good on them, because I feel like their Whoppers are better than half the burgers McDonald's has nowadays. But yeah, they definitely need to do something about that. Burger King employees are kind of bad too. Although I will say they're better than McDonald's because this is a location-based thing too. I think a lot of corporate fast food restaurants struggle with. Location matters heavy because the people around there matter. So who works there, but I feel like McDonald's and Burger King's might have the 2 worst location-based staffs out of all fast food. Now we're gonna kind of shift from the main corporates and go to the renaissance that the fast casual restaurants are having right now. No, this was supposed to be a video about fast food not being good. I'm still making my point. Fast food is not as good as it used to be. But Red Robin? No, before I get into that, Five Guys is a fast casual restaurant, and with their prices being that high, at least they get the excuse of their food being mildly better than 95% of fast food. Even compared to some not regular chains, compared to some regular mom and pop burger places, Five Guys definitely has a case and Smashburger, and Zenburger, but Zenburger is a local thing. So Smashburger and Five Guys definitely have the case that they can get away with getting up a little upcharge because their food is so good. I've never had a bad thing from Five Guys, nor have I ever complained about a burger from Smashburger. That might just be my opinion, but I think Smashburger is very underrated. And Five Guys is very overhated because of their prices, even though, to be honest, the portions they give you are big enough to where you could kind of see, and they make their food fresh. So they get an excuse. They get, like, they're a tier above a lot. They're above a lot of restaurants. But I like saying your Red Robins, your I don't think TGI Fridays is in business anymore. I'm trying to think of Red Robins, your Culver's, your Freddy's, your Shake Shack, because we just got a new Shake Shack here, and your Steak and Shakes. Those places are good, but they suffer from the problem, that they're not expensive enough to be called good eating type of restaurants, but they're also not bad enough to consider being fast food. It's like almost like it's not fast casual. It's just barely mid. But like mid to me is just above average quality food. Solid food that I won't go out of my way to eat, but if I get it, I won't have a problem with it. Per se, the only thing I have a problem with mainly with Shake Shack is that they don't have enough locations outside of the East Coast. I'm telling you, we just got a Shake Shack here like 3 months ago at best, which was crazy because I think there's 2 Shake Shacks where I'm at or in the state. There's a hair on my mic. I don't know why there's a hair on my mic. But besides that, I also think there's some fast food locations that struggle. And I think another reason why fast food's fallen off, there's too many of the same fast food places everywhere. And I kind of get how like hypocritical that sounds because they're like, oh, Jalen, aren't fast food places supposed to be everywhere because they're fast food and they're the closest thing you can get if you're on a road trip? I understand that point of view, but let me explain. What I mean is there should not be a McDonald's within another location of a McDonald's in 2 miles of each other. I should not go up the street, see a McDonald's, turn right on another street, then go back up and see another McDonald's. That makes no sense because that also cuts how many workers you can have because there's so many places. And it also does not make sense. Like, I'm not going to want McDonald's more because there's more locations. I mean, they're the easiest route to go. And honestly, some places have way too much, I don't honestly understand why Wendy's does not have more locations. Especially where I am. I think there's one Wendy's location in a 30-mile radius of me. But Wendy's is better than both Burger King and McDonald's. So don't get what that's all about. Taco Bell is having a bit of renaissance with me because they brought back their Y2K menu. And I'm not going to lie. If they just keep the Y2K menu, they're going to make so much bread this year. Because everything off that menu is what most people remember Taco Bell for. Like the Doritos Locos Tacos, the 5-layered beefy burrito. I think they need to bring back the Gordita Crunch. And they also brought back their caramel apple empanadas, which I've never had. Because when I was younger, I was allergic to apples. And I just found out recently, not even 6 months ago has been, since I found out I'm not allergic to apples anymore. So before they get rid of the menu, which I don't think they should definitely keep the caramel empanadas. Definitely. I would most definitely go there just to get caramel empanadas. There needs to be more diversity. Jack in the Box needs to have more locations. because they're relatively cheap compared to what like other fast food places are. But now we're gonna get into like the chicken chains, your Popeyes, your KFC, your Canes. I was doing a video. I think it was the Channel Orange video where I was eating and I had a little rant about why I don't like Popeyes anymore and I think it's trash. Bro, the location I go to, their chicken is always either greasy or it has this weird film on it. Like, I'll eat it and it doesn't feel like real chicken. I don't know what I get that feeling from, but like when I go to Cane's, at least I know it's real chicken. It's not going to be flavorful because Cane's doesn't know how to season. If Cane's had seasoned their food, they'd be way better. And I know they season their sauce. Yeah. But anyways, as I was saying, if Cane's knew how to season, I'm gonna kind of wrap this video up into like 3 main points, so I don't keep you guys here for that long. And I think I might have it might be right here, or it might be up in a corner somewhere where I might have like my top 5 fast food. I didn't even get talked about Chipotle fast food restaurants. I think Popeyes needs a whole rebrand and redesign. Their food has not been good since 2019. No. Their food has been okay since 2021, but their food hasn't been good since before COVID. I rarely eat at KFC, and I refuse to eat at KFC because one time I had it and I did not like it. Don't think their food is good. Cane's, I think their concept is good. Like, they're really only known for the box combo and the Caniac combo. But they need to be a little more generous with seasoning their chicken. And their fries, I love how their fries are always salty, but they're always soggy too. It's either they're not salted and they're perfectly crisp, or they're salty, good salty, but they're not fresh, like they're soggy. Mexican wise, Chipotle's fast casual. I love Chipotle with my heart, but they need to lower the prices a little bit, and their proportions need to get better, because I should not be getting a bowl. Like, the whole purpose of a bowl is to fill you and be healthy. I should not be getting a bowl that I can literally eat like 4 bites because there's not enough ingredients in the bowl, and then being like, ooh, I want more. Give people bigger proportions for the bowls, because their concept is good, but I think they're just... And I love their staff. Their staff's always nice. And they cook their food good. So I love Chipotle because it really is fresh food. I just need them to be a little more generous with proportions. That goes also for... What other restaurant? I'm blanking here because I really don't eat any other fast Mexican food. That also goes with In-N-Out with Cane's. Your fries need to not be... Fix your fries, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In-N-Out fries might be some of the worst fries, and I don't know why, because everything else on their menu is so good. But their fries need a whole rework. I was thinking about this place. If we're gonna go ice cream route, because that's kind of fast food, but not fast food, it's fast dessert. All the ice creams that places I've been to are good. They just need more variety sometimes, like especially Cold Stone. And also, Cold Stone, for whatever reason, stop going by malls. I don't understand why every time I see a Cold Stone, it's by a mall. I haven't seen I see one. I live near one Baskin Robbins. I don't know if they had a lot of closures in the recent years, but Baskin Robbins is good to me. They need more locations, and they need their service to be a little more consistent. But I can't blame their customer service, because I barely go there because there's no one around me. Cold Stone. Dairy Queen, keep doing what you're doing. Keep adding the fall flavors. Love the concept. But honestly, y'all need to do a little more. Just a little more. Your branding needs to be a little better. I feel like DQ's good, but I've never heard someone say, unironically say, hey, can we go to Dairy Queen and get some Blizzards? Like, that's what they're known for, and I ironically never hear people say, let's go get Blizzards. People are just like, let's go to Dairy Queen. And it's assumed that we're going to get Blizzards because no one gets food at Dairy Queen. But just make your branding a little more out there, and I think you guys will be good. For pizza places, every pizza place I've been to is semi-decent, but maybe at sit-downs, back to Pizza Hut. Because in the 90s, I know Pizza Hut had sit-downs. I think that will actually help your customer base, because I know a lot of people order pizza to order, but if I'm coming home after work and I want pizza, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to put pizza in my car and my car get greasy. I'd rather just be able to like order my pizza and then probably go sit down and eat the pizza and then leave. Because when you bring pizza back home, it's not exactly the same. Barrows, you're really good. But for whatever ingredient you guys use to make the crust, and this could just definitely be a meat issue, always gives me a headache if I eat more than 2 slices. I don't know if that's something up with me, but if other people have experienced that, y'all definitely need to fix that, because I should not be getting a headache after 2 pizzas. But anyways, this is the second video I'm recording today. I'm going to go eat dinner because I'm hungry. And I will be back recording a third video talking about high school. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you like this type of content, hit the like and subscribe button. On our way to 7K subscribers by the end of this year. So if you guys like, support the channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace.